48 Laws of Power, Part 3, 21 to 30. Most people don't lose power because they are weak. They lose it because they assume they already understand the game. At this level, mistakes don't look like mistakes. They look like confidence. They look like certainty. This is where power becomes invisible, and this is where most people disappear. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Nothing threatens insecure people more than intelligence. So sometimes the smartest move is to let others believe they're smarter than you. Egos grow careless when they feel superior. They reveal more. They protect less. Synthesis. Power doesn't argue. It observes and waits. He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. Lao Tzu. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. When resistance costs more than it gives, submission becomes strategy. Surrender disarms opponents. It confuses their narrative of dominance, and it buys you time. Time is never neutral. It always favors the patient. Synthesis. You don't win every battle by fighting. Some are won by stepping back on purpose. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Sun Tzu. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Scattered effort looks busy, but power lives in focus. Those who try to be everywhere are strong nowhere. True force gathers energy into one direction, then strikes. Synthesis. Intensity beats range always. The essence of strategy is choosing what not to do. Michael Porter. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Power isn't offended, it's adaptive. The courtier understands moods, timing, hierarchy. They influence without opposing. They survive without confronting. Synthesis. Survival at the top is not rebellion, it's mastery of tone. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances as water molds itself to the pitcher. Miguel de Cervantes. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Identity is not destiny, it's a costume. Powerful people redesign themselves before circumstances force the change. They choose perception. They don't wait for labels. Synthesis. If you don't shape your image, someone else will. Man is not what he thinks he is, but what he hides. André Malraux. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Let others carry the weight of blame. Power stays untouched by distancing itself from execution. Those who act directly leave fingerprints. Synthesis. Influence survives longest when responsibility appears distant. When a thing has been done, advice comes too late. Aesop. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe. People don't want truth. They want meaning. They want stories. They want something larger than themselves. Power feeds this hunger carefully. Synthesis. Belief is stronger than logic. A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Joseph Goebbels. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Hesitation is louder than failure. Boldness silences doubt. It creates gravity. It attracts followers. Most people follow certainty, not correctness. Synthesis. Fortune doesn't reward perfection, it rewards conviction. Fortune favors the bold. Virgil. Plan all the way to the end. Short-term wins often hide long-term traps. Power sees consequences before action begins. Those who don't plan endings become prisoners of beginnings. Synthesis. Never move forward without knowing how the game closes. No wind favors the sailor who has no destination. Seneca. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Visible struggle invites competition. Effortless success invites awe. Power hides labor and reveals only results. Synthesis. Mystery protects what effort exposes. What we do best appears to be effortless. Baltasar Gracian. At this stage, power stops being loud. It stops explaining itself. It becomes silence, timing, and perception. Those who don't understand this will keep mistaking noise for influence. Which of these laws do you see happening around you, but people pretend not to notice?